I would encourage you to read a specific section of my report, because I crammed a lot into one specific day where I went to a housing policy seminar, and then was running around all day, going to debates. I think that was also the day that had the constitutional amendments in it as well, and then I was at training sessions as well all day. And I mean, those are training sessions that I hope that I can then bring to all of you, because they cover things like all the technology that's going to be rolled out that we hope to use in the election as well. And specifically in those housing policy seminars, it covered things that I don't think we've ever actually considered when we talk about things. So one of the ones was services for the dead. So there was one delegate from around the Bristol area who spoke about how they're building so many houses in the M4 corridor that they've essentially flooded their graveyards, and now there's a 15-year wait for burial plots. And Labour talks about building 1 million new homes, but when people pass on, they need places to go. And I've never heard that in any of our thoughts. And it struck me that we don't think about that. People need places to go when they die, and people need places to mourn their dead relatives, their dead friends. And another thing that came up, and it was, I really do want to emphasise this, is the concept of live-work units, because a story that was described by this delegate from Hackney could have been the second Grenfell if it had gone the way that they described without this young firefighter there. And there's been nothing heard. So, and when I did a cursory search when I got back for live-work units that have been detailed, there was a handful of them around Brighton, and with rent creeping up, Brighton is a prime place where this kind of thing could happen. And of course, you're not going to get people willingly sacrificing both their home and their livelihood because it's not zoned correctly. The council prohibits it. So you are never going to get people whistleblowing on this kind of thing. So we need to stay on top of this. We need to figure out what's happening, and we need to find proper homes for these people who are trapped in these kind of situations. And then obviously the fact that I tried to talk about what's happening with our licensing situation here, that's all collapsed now. And then we've had similar things where we don't even have the power to stop people from parking on grass verges. So it's kind of one of those situations. So the fact that we've now been told that maybe we'll be getting more powers back as local authorities, I think that's hopefully something to look forward to with a Labour majority in the council.